it's kind of like, you know those VR headsets that you put on? You take one of those and you put it on your face and you're living in a digital world, but you can interact with other people. It's kind of like you're in Minecraft or The Sims, but they kind of just made a new word for it, from my understanding.
But are they trying to eventually, like I know it's going to take time, are they trying to eventually get us all to live in the metaverse where the metaverse becomes our life and like real world is kind of like
Secondary?
an escape to the metaverse? Like it's
I hope not. I hope not. I like the real world, and I feel like just being in real life, there's something about it.
There's definitely something about it because the graphics and everything is not up to that standard. But imagine the day where you cannot get to the point where you can decipher reality from virtual.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
That's insane.
that's what I think. From my understanding, I think, because all of us have grown up in the real world. We're in the real world right now. For 22, 19, 20, 23 years of our life, that's all we've known, so that's what we like. Just like our parents don't get social media, they like newspapers, they like radio, they like television. Mm-hmm. But are we growing up, and the kids that are growing up are eventually going to be born into the metaverse, and that's what they know.
It's kind of like what's happening with social media right now. Like a lot of people's parents, they don't really understand social media or why kids like are always on their phones. But then is the metaverse that to us? And we're like, we don't understand why kids are always walking around with their headsets.
No, we'll understand it because it will probably come out eventually. In our time, we'll understand it because we're learning about it now. So if it's 30 years down the road or whatever, and our kids are doing it, we'll have an understanding of why. Because we understand that, like technology and how that's going. Like
I think so.
I just think it's funny how back in the day, your parents, they would always tell you, you're playing video games, don't sit too close to the TV. Don't sit too close to TV. It's bad for your eyes. Bad for your eyes. Nowadays, you know what happens? The TV is sitting close to you. You put the headset on.
That thing is 2 inches away from your face.
It can't get much closer. There's no way that's good for you.
I don't. Maybe do you think technology's advanced now where they have a setting? Like,
I think it's good. It's probably pumping all those gamma rays right in your eyes.
I don't think gamma rays are good, bro.
But no. But dude.
There is also more news, speaking of the metaverse. I don't know how advanced this is, but apparently there's new gloves that let you feel things in the metaverse.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
They look like that, I think.
Let me see.
Whoa, that looks like Thor on steroids.
So when you have your headset on, you're in the metaverse, but you still feel stuff in real life, like with your hands. But they're saying if you put these gloves on and there's a cup in the metaverse, not in real life, but in the metaverse, you can grasp that cup and you'll feel it in your hands.
What about if you like pick up a weight, like 100-pound weight? Will it be able to adjust the gravity?
Oh, that's a good question.
Imagine.
And you could just work out in the metaverse.
Imagine, but you're not, like real life, it looks like you're like lifting 100, but it's just like, you're not even holding anything.